the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad. That's where Atlanta was born. And there a train horn still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Buccaneers, here's Todd Bowles. Took the team to an NFC South title all 3 seasons in charge so far. And on the other side, year 2 now as head coach of the Falcons, here's Raheem Morris. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Well, have the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Throw right side, caught by Mooney. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Try and run here with Robinson. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got him going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On it with Robinson from the pistol. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Next looking to run with it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more. That's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Mayfield comes out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the line.
No gain on the play.
A tight end in motion now.
At the 45-yard line.
He's got Evans once again. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 6 yards.
Mayfield now from the gun. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Falcons taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Penix on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, that fits under the umbrella of some coaches just don't want to mess around. That's about as conservative as it gets. Instead of taking some shots, what you could do in 2nd and short, they decide to just move those chains.
They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the 1st. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the shotgun, Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jonell Dean.
Penix here from the gun. Mooney downfield, and he has it. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
Penix working from the gun. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Drake London. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that's going to give them their 1st points of the ball game.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really paid. Kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. Their 1st drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
This is Irving on 2nd. Shoots away from one. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yards on the play. And a 1st down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down. the give. This is Irving. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. It's a gain of 2. Brings up
Motion man left is Egbuka. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Buccaneers trailing in the early going. Third and short, Mayfield. Got his man, it's Auden. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Quickly into the hands of Evans. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield finds the in route complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 8 yards.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8th play, the little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Penix out of his end zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Trying to work quickly now.
7 brings up second and 3 at the 8-yard line.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
And the Falcons.
First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Brings up second and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports
Our
halftime
trip
report.
around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day, the debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. And it's a guy who missed most of the run to the Super Bowl last year, Rashee Rice. And this is a touchdown. The Chiefs begin their search for a 4th straight Super Bowl appearance. They get the victory in Week 1. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Eagles begin their title defense with a victory in the season opener. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Raiders. And oh look, it's the former Patriot, a Pro Bowler with him at that, Mac Jones. One of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. This one's at halftime, and it's the Raiders with the lead in the opener at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, not much offense to talk about, just 1 field goal on the board, 3-0 the score, as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He finds the rookie from Ohio State. Now he's past the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 3 now. Mayfield will look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
7, Falcons 3.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. It's trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He's back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as Well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Baker now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Baker now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's the give to Irving. And he'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another.
Motion man left is Egbuka.
1st down. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hits his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pick.
Play fake. It's Mayfield.
2nd and goal.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
14. Falcons 3.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Falcons ready for their next. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Man downfield, and he finds London. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Another one here to London. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
Now Penix off the play action. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They're going play fake with Penix. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put some heat on this. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Drake. Here's Penix and the Falcons. They're looking to tack on 2 more.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2.